This episode is sponsored in part by Lucky Duck Games. Check out their game, Chronicles of Crime, and all the new expansions.
Welcome to Tantrum Mouse Studio D. I'm Kevin Delp. Today we'll be looking at board games launching the first half of August 2019 on Kickstarter. Congratulations to our winner from our last contest. It is Mike Morell. I've already contacted you, and your name was randomly drawn, so congratulations. We'll get that game out to you shortly. For this video, Daily Magic Games has donated a copy of Chocolatiers. This will be available at Gen Con, and look forward to the end of the video when I can tell you how you can enter for a chance to win this copy of Chocolatiers from Daily Magic Games. Let's get started on today's video.
Rush MD is already live from Artipia Games. This is a game for 1 to 4 players. It takes about 30 to 45 minutes to play. It is a worker placement dexterity strategy game, and if you're already familiar with the game Kitchen Rush from them, you'll know that it is in real time and it uses sand timers. It also comes with 6 modular boards, engaging for both families and gamers. Danger Games launched Rainbow, a game for 2 to 5 players that takes about 15 to 30 minutes to play. It's a trick-taking poker game with a unique 75 card deck of custom cards. The deck has no suits, but instead is made up of 5 colors. Each color has 3 aces, 3 kings, 3 queens, 3 jacks, and 3 tens. And just in case you didn't see, Trudvang Legends did launch from Kaman. This is a co-op game where players take on the roles of legendary heroes who make their mark on a dynamic, ever-changing fantasy world. And if you also missed it, Smartphone launched from Cosmodrome Games. Highly recommend this one, where you become a CEO of one of the largest smartphone-producing companies trying to spread your influence around the world. And I saw that Pog Throne Season 1 may launch August 1st. It might be a little bit later because of Roxley's current Kickstarter. On August 6th, Red Raven Games launches Sleeping Gods, a game for 1 to 4 players. In the game, you become Captain Sophie Odessa and her crew lost in a strange world in 1929 on your steamship, the Manticore. You must work together to survive, exploring exotic islands, meeting new characters, and seeking out the totems of the gods so that you can return home. We interviewed Ryan Lockett on our podcast. You can check that out, the Tantrum House Board Gaming Podcast. Also on August 6th, you'll see Techlandia. Silicon Valley meets Lovecraft in a game of smartphones and supernatural horror. On August 7th, we'll see Taxi Derby, a pick-up and deliver board game with engine building and push-your-luck gameplay from Skip Shop Games. This competitive medium-weight strategy game is for 2 to 5 players. Each player drives a unique taxi car and competes to earn the most money by delivering as many passengers as possible. On August 8th, Draw Lab Entertainment launches Fired Up, a game for 2 to 5 players. It takes about 45 to 90 minutes to play. It's set in a futuristic environment. In the game, the players are not the fighters. They are spectators with premium seats to the largest spectacle of all time. Their premium seats make it possible for them to influence the digital athletes in the arena and bet on their champion in the fight. On August 12th, Panda Cult Games launches Shovel Knight Dungeon Duels, a game for 1 to 4 players. It takes about 30 to 60 minutes to play. This is a side-scrolling miniatures board game based on the popular video game Shovel Knight by Yacht Club Games. Players will venture into a dangerous dungeon filled with enemies and traps themed to one of the infamous members from Order of No Quarter to compete against rival knights for treasure. Whichever player has the most treasure at the end of the dungeon is the winner. On August 13th, Gray Fox Games launches After the Empire, a game for 1 to 4 players that takes about 80 to 160 minutes to play. It's a worker placement resource management game set in the Middle Ages. During a turn, players alternate using worker tokens to take actions, such as gathering resources, building advanced buildings, and recruiting refugees. Also on August 13th, we'll see a reprint for Rise of the Necromancers with an expansion. And I believe I saw that Eagle Griffin Games will run a Kickstarter for a new deluxe edition of Martin Wallace's Struggle of Empires on August 15th.
We've actually put a couple videos out from this list already, Rainbow and Trudvang Legends. We interviewed Eric Lang, and you can look for those on our channel. Some videos coming shortly: Smartphone, Fired Up, and Shovel Knight. Well, Gen Con is right around the corner, and if you'll be there, let me know in the comments. We'd love to meet you. We actually have a meetup. We are partnering with Board Game Spotlight and being sponsored by CGE. We actually are using the CGE room, which is on the second floor, not in the main hall. I think it's like room 237 anyway. You can look it up if you'll be there, CGE. And we'd love to meet you. That is going to be Saturday night of Gen Con at 10 p.m. 10 p.m. to midnight-ish. Anyway, we'd love for you to be there and love to hang out with you at Gen Con. And also in the comments, if you want to be entered for a chance to win this copy of Chocolatiers from Daily Magic Games, tell me what game you're excited about that will be at Gen Con, whether it'll be demoed there or released. And if you want to hear more about all the games that will be released, we actually did a live video a few days ago. You can look for that. I think it's called like Tantrum Talks Gen Con Preview, or just look up Gen Con Preview. You should see that on our channel. I think we talk about almost 50 games. So yeah, really, really fun games that are coming out at Gen Con. Looking forward to that, and looking forward to more coming out shortly. Thanks for watching, and we'd love for you to subscribe to Tantrum House.
This episode is sponsored in part by Surfin' Meeple and Colossal Games. Check out all the new games coming out at Gen Con.